What's up, Rob? Hey, Heather. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Rob. There you go, buddy. You little girl. Hey, Mason. How's it going, buddy? Pride of Texas, man. How you doing, brother? How's the rack building going for you? Mason, you producing any sunsets yet? Heck yeah, that's a good thing. Being busy. I seen them racks on Olympics. Yeah, Matt's channel there when he was showing them off. They look pretty good. No, Mason, I didn't. That'd be a good pair for the price, though, probably. What's up, Justin? You shipping a bunch of them out, or are you selling a lot local? No, it was a high reserve, Mason. I probably wasn't even close. Is it as hot there, Pride in Texas, as it is here in Oklahoma? Man, it's over 100 degrees. Heather, I'm probably thinking it's probably over 1,000, to be honest with you, for the pair. They're pretty high on Morph Market. Yeah, Rob, I didn't get a notification either. He went live on his regular channel and told everybody to go over and find it, but yeah, there was no notification on that auction. Well, I think the Rio is the super version of the Aereo, ain't it? No, he did the auction. Heather was there. I was there. Mason was there. Wasn't really much going on, you know. I mean, um, I mean, if there's a reserve on a snake, you ought at least try to start it out at that price, you know, because it's stupid to sit here and have people bid 50, 75 if there's a $200, $300, $400 reserve on something, you know. I mean, it's just a waste of time. Join you for, hey, Jason, how's it going, buddy? Let's see if I can do this here. Well, there's a link. If anybody wants to join in, they can hit that link, and then I'll add you. You can be on live stream with me. Doing good, Jason. How's the RV life? Getting it all figured out? Hey, Gay, how are you today? Man, I'm good to hear, Rob. I figured you needed to, man. I can't see waiting on it, you know. Hey, Endless, how you doing? Keeping Justin in line? Hi, Net. Yeah, after you told me about that, I was too. I figured you'd just go ahead and cut it. What's up, Chevy? Ain't seen you in a while. How you been doing? How's that albino doing for you? Eating tacos. Sounds good. Man, mine's still, I bet he's only probably 600 grams, 700 grams, man. He's a picky eater. Man, he probably only eats once, twice a month, maybe. What's up, Bad Blood? How you doing today? How's that new pied you got? Both, you got two new pieds. See, you was hanging out with Colin over at the Reptile Bar, and I bet that's pretty cool. Jay, I've been home from work since beginning of April. Haven't been back yet. Doing good. I got one of them jobs like Heather, I work at home, but mine don't pay as good as hers. Oh no, I haven't retired. Uh, just what, you know, with the virus going on, that's what's happened. You know, Bad Blood. Whenever that female's ready, I'd plug her. She's big enough for sure. It's really up to you when you want to try. Yeah, I got kind of back to normal and then went to hell again real in the handbasket real quick, but I don't know. You probably don't want to hear my opinion on it, so Pride, you got any clutches producing this year for you? Oh yeah, I know it will. Exactly. I don't think we'll ever see that normal again. But you know, Trump gave a lot of stimulus checks out there, buddy, and they bought a lot of new snakes with them. 2 in Zoom class, 3 in Vegas. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm glad I ain't got no kids. That's good to school, you know. Mud Mower 83, how you doing? Welcome. Nice. Banana to Special and Pastel Het Desert Ghost to Desert Ghost. Boy, that'd be a nice pairing there. Yeah, well, when people start protesting, you didn't hear nothing about it either, did you? It magically went away for a week. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to send my kid, man. I mean, I don't personally know anybody that's had it, but I mean, I know you work in the medical field, so you've probably seen it, but I mean, but you know, there's parents out there that it's killing them because they got to be at home with their kids, and so they'll send them because they don't want to spend no time with them. I mean, you work in there, and that first, you're right there in the front lines. I mean, is it what they say it is? I mean, is it bad like that? I mean, I know it's wiping out the nursing homes, but Elite Exotics, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, they'll just send them out there to start doing some chores out there in the yard or something. Yeah, they've been shipping snakes nonstop, Mason. Uh, I mean, I've received some. Uh, Hell, Todd just got one in the mail today. I don't know if y'all seen that new video. He just got a nice looking snake in the mail. Hey, Aquaballs, how you doing, buddy? I mean, I've got a couple shipments from FedEx. I got one. It was delayed. They just forgot to load it up on the plane, but it sat in the hub overnight. And then the other one, I actually got 30 minutes early. Got it like 9:30 in the morning. So I mean, I've only had one problem with FedEx. So I mean, I'd say if you're worried about it, have it shipped to the hub, pick it up there. That way you ain't got to worry about it, you know. But gets delayed on a truck, you know, out for delivery. It's too hot out or whatever. Yeah, I seen that too. Um, but they were like when New York, when they would go in and if somebody died in their house, that's what they were putting, you know. Where you at, Mason? I got you in that. I mean, like I said, I've got a couple shipments sent to the house. You know, besides it being delayed, you know, forgetting to get loaded up from one hub. I mean, it's been here at 10 o'clock in the morning to 9:30 in the morning every time. You know, um, I know I can ship from Oklahoma to Pennsylvania for $50. I can ship to Kentucky, Ohio for 52, $53, somewhere around there. So I mean, but I don't know what, you know. You doing hatchlings? You got something big you're trying to ship? I mean, oh, I believe that right. Yeah, if I was getting something, you know, that was high dollar, really high dollar, yeah, I'd be a little nervous because of the no guarantee, you know. Damn it, in the call. Donnie must not check his YouTube. He'd know I'm live, and he wouldn't be trying to call me right now. Yeah, bad blood. It's expensive where you're at shipping to goddamn Alaska. Yeah, I had a good idea. Good point. Are you signed up through like Reptile Express or Ship Your Reptiles or anything? Because man, once you get signed up through them and into them, I mean, it cuts a heck of a lot off your, you know, it's going to save you 20, 30, $40, whatever, you know. Yeah, that's the only way to go. You have to go through Ship Your Reptiles or, you know, or Reptile Express, because even if you fill that out with FedEx, if you're not, you know, I don't know, I've heard if you ain't got some class or whatever, they won't do it anyway, you know. I mean, them other places, they'll print your ticket and everything. You print your ticket out right there and everything. It's a lot easier, a lot cheaper. True, Rob. They seem to be a little bit cheaper. Reptile Express. Yeah, I signed up with both of them because you know you never know. I mean, you can check both of them. It'll tell you, you know, what the price is. Yeah, I'm with you, Rob. I mean, where you live at, it's why wouldn't you pick it at the hub? You know, I mean, could be delayed. You know, where me, I'm even though I'm not in Tulsa, I mean, it's pretty quick around here. You know, and heck, really the hub, it's only 15, 20 minutes from me anyway. So I mean, if it was hot, I like you did last year, I wouldn't pick up the hub. That was the best way to do it. Oh, and Rob, I already talked to some other people that we should be good. I'll be going up there tomorrow, so she knows what I want. Awesome. No, can't say I am. I don't know what are they still having it? Pride? Are they still going to have that show? I mean, I know there was a show in Texas here a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I thought somebody told me that they didn't even know if California was going to have their show. You know, everything's just up in limbo right now. Did anybody on here ever check out that virtual reptile tour? I never seen it, but I didn't know if anybody was on here and seen how it looked. What's up, Venom? How you doing? Did you go to the show Saturday? You pick up any hots? What's up, Leon? How you doing, buddy? You got a coral snake? Awesome. Oh yeah. Thank you, Justin. Cool, cool. Man, yeah. Next weekend, what is it? Or this coming? Not this coming weekend, but next weekend. All our temps here are like for a week or like into triple digits without the heat index. So it's going to be pretty hot here by about 115, 120 every day with heat index. Venom ain't got to dodge it. He probably got anti venom for that stuff, for that virus. Snow in May? No, I don't need none. It wouldn't last long here anyway. Oh, yes, they are, Pride. They are nice, though, but they are sure spendy. I looked at a few of them, too, like, God almighty. You just have to sell a couple extra racks and get you one. March, let's see. Yeah, you probably get that around September, October. They're LKB. I think they're about 6 months behind on everything they build. I don't know if y'all heard, but they're trying to, ban all large constrictors, Burmese and retics in Alabama. So if you see anything petitions posted, man, it'd be great to sign it. So, I don't think it'll pass, but you never know. Just to, you know, keep them so they can keep having them big constrictors. So they a berm got out or something, and of course the news media was there and seen it, and then it blew up. So made it more than what it was. So it's one of them things. What's up, Hampe? How you doing? You winning anything good at the slots? Yeah, I think they were. Well, they banned them yellow anacondas not long ago in Florida, and then I think I believe they're wanting to ban like iguanas and tegus or some shit like that. I don't know what it was. They're always banning something in Florida. Hell, they were eating iguanas there in Florida whenever it got cold and they were freezing. People were picking them up and eating them. We got one soaking, a little smaller one. She ain't doing too good with her shed, so for some reason, that's her first shed here, so helping her out a little bit. It's a Sunfire Molly Orange Glow female, so a couple of years she'd be ready to breed for me. She's my newest addition. I traded 10-foot Burman, and this is what I get for it. But she's worth more than that Burmese was, so There you go. You know, Gabe, my other ones ain't been too bad yet, but once they get bigger, yes, but I think some of it was my fault. I didn't even know she was going in shed, because she's so light. You can't hardly tell whether I should have known when she refused food because retics they don't like to eat when they go in shed. So um, I just didn't have a big enough water bowl in there for her, because usually humidity is great in my tubs, but with her being smaller, I didn't have a big huge water bowl. But yeah, she does now. So and she was about middle of the rack too. So yeah, she's a pretty snake. Some good colors on her. She makes some good babies. And, good thing these retics, look, you can grab by the head. It don't even phase them. That's how social she is already. You know, I mean, they just love it. You know, I mean, that's how you want your snakes. Right here, retics. You want them social, right when they're little like this, and you know, be able to mess with their tail. You sit there and do this, and they don't freak out. Man, most snakes don't like their tail messed with, but man, I can sit there and it has no effect on her. So, and, she's a good little snake. Thanks, Pride. Yeah, there ain't much you can have over there, but yeah, you guys got them what are they, Printy monitors, man. I'd love to have one of them things. And them things are badass. They're huge. Love to have one of them things. But we can't have them here either unless, like a zoo or something gets one. Yes, Justin, we're going to send hand pay it a snake for sure. Justin, go up there and hit that link. Let's try this out for a minute. Hello, bipolar. How you doing? Glad you can join tonight. Good thing about having wood floors, you can just throw this on the floor and sweep it up later. Right. Albino mangroves, them would be nice, wouldn't they? Yeah, you want me to post it again? I can, Justin. Hold on. There you go, buddy. Very true, Rob. I remember retics back in like early '90s, dude. Man, they were flat mean. Well, yeah, that's what I would love to be able to do, down the road is um, there you go. What is up, Justin? You were on the live stream.
What's going on? It said something about headphones. Should I get headphones? Can you hear me?
I don't know. Let me see if I got you. I can't hear you.
Nothing?
Can't hear you.
I wonder why. Hold on. Maybe I should get earphones.
Can you guys hear him? It might just be on my end. You hear him? All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Welcome. It's probably me then.
I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
I probably got my hold on.
See, but now we're how do you?
Right
I can't even hear the chat or nothing. Oh yeah, see? It's weird. You can't even see the chat. I can see it over here though.
All right.
You can hear you. Can you guys hear me though?
I don't know, right?
I don't know. Anyway, how you guys doing? Well, I can go off and come back on. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong.
Let me see if I hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely.
Doing good, Justin. Fun time, feedback. So how's everybody doing? What's everybody doing? I'm not sure if they can hear me or not. I try to ask, but nobody answers.
Now I can hear you. I
Now
had
we're
to
back.
change my.
Whoa. Where'd you go?
Yeah, my settings on that on the
Oh, there we
audio
go.
on the audio. So
So we're all good then?
yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
so did you get her that repick all shedded out and stuff?
Yeah, pretty close. He's crawling around good now. What's up,
Yeah.
Justin?
Justin Ward is in the house. Yeah, I can't see a damn thing. Maybe I can put this over here. There we go. Yeah, because with the two people up on the phone, I don't know how people do that. You can't even see the chat unless I eliminate the feed. That's weird.
Um,
How did you do this?
yeah, I mean, I just didn't know how to do it last time, but I think, I understand how you did it this time. I don't know if you can. There's a way you should be able to see the chat. And I think you got your phone sideways or up and down.
Sideways.
You probably see it if you put it up and down.
Obviously, I got the computer over here, so I'll just look at the chat over here. So,
I got you. Oh yeah, you want to?
What's up?
What's up, Reese's?
And I don't know if you heard that earlier, Hampay. You're getting a snake in the mail. What's your address again? What kind you want? We can get you a variety here.
Blackbird TV, how you doing, buddy?
Welcome to the chat. Welcome.
Let me put this little girl up here real quick.
I shared the chat out, so hopefully we'll get a few people from that too.
Hell yeah.
If not, we got enough right now.
Is Rob? Let me show you this Cindy girl that you sent me last year.
Who was that ugly mug? Yeah, I get it. Hey, get your mug up here. You can be up here too. Well, I think we can do like 8 or 10 people. Come on, Rob.
This is what the girl Rob sent me last year as a hatchling.
Nice.
She does not miss a meal. He almost held her back. He almost wouldn't let me have her.
But yeah, anybody in the chat can click that link and go live with us. And everybody that gets on there and actually goes in live, it like triples and all that the views that he gets. So if anybody wants to come up on the panel, come on. Let's help each other get some watch time. And views.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that's crazy. The 50 minutes that we did, I got more views on that video than the 2 hours I did beforehand.
Really? Well, you mean total after everybody watched it?
Total views, everything. There's like 100 and something for the one that we all did, and then there's like 80 something on the one that I did earlier that week.
Wow.
So that's why I think with the multiple people, like now you'll get 2 views for everybody that comes in because there's 2 of us.
Really?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, we'll see after this. So we'll see how many. Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, we can put your number in early, asking for a friend. What? Well, we're not doing a number. You mean for the shirt giveaway? Is that what he's talking about? That's
Who's that?
If you're not able to come, huh?
I didn't see that comment. Who was it?
Hand paid.
What's he wanting to do?
Can we put in our number early, asking for a friend? So I think he's talking about tomorrow's giveaway.
How did you do that? Made me disappear, huh?
What'd I do?
Rob.
Unless he's way back, because you did disappear early when I first came on for a minute.
Yeah, I did. I hit the wrong button again.
I don't know if that's what he's talking about.
That's probably what he's talking about.
I got you, Hefe. Is what we're doing is on that is like in the first 30 minutes, if you just come in and put your name, just say hi in the chat, we'll put
That's
you
all
on.
right. That's all right, Pride. It don't matter. I put not for kids on here. You're good.
I lost the chat. There we go. There it's back.
Oh yeah, Rob. This is gonna make some good looking eggs. She got some good eggs right here in another year. She is so. Rob gave me this, sell me the snake as a hatchling, and it was so tame. Still tame. Just love it. Don't ever want to be in her cage or tub.
Irondogg sent me this captive bred gopher snake.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay. I was trying to shout out your show tomorrow. It's cool. It's cool, Happy. Most people in here already know, so we're good.
Come on now.
Trying to see in a different light.
Yeah. I guess maybe any sticker right now. I see Sticker Pros doing a 50% off.
50?
50.
For what size? Any size or just an order? Or?
Whatever your order is, 50% off.
Man. That's hard to beat.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stickers still, I think. Too.
I need to order some. I got like 1 or 2 left.
I think I am going to just stick to one size sticker though, because now I see people put the smaller sticker on the wall because it saves space. I understand, but if you only get one sticker or one size, then that one will go on the wall.
I thought about getting a bigger one, like a 6x6. Get 100 of them. It only costs you $75 right now.
It was funny because that Jesse over at Freedom Breeder, because he was commenting on somebody said something like, "How big a sticker can I put up there?" And he's all, "Well, I'd probably let you do an 8x8." And I was thinking, 8x8? I might order an 8x8 and send it to him just to see if he'll put it up.
That's the biggest Sticker Pro does. Well, Sticker Pro has an 8x8. So yeah.
It was just funny that he said that. I was like, man, somebody's going to send him a big one now that he said that. So, or else I would, but mine's already on there.
Yeah, I wouldn't. He didn't send you no Cocoa Block sticker.
I know he didn't either. Damn it, you did though. That's cool. I got it down. I know I did. When I opened it up, that was my first thought was, where's the other sticker? Where's the other damn sticker? I was so mad. What's up, buddy? Look. You went from a bush to being on YouTube. Look, it's cool. He's like, what the hell? Little Pistol is still just as mean as ever. Man, that he is ornery, that little sucker. Man, it cracked me up.
Yeah, she don't miss a meal, Rob. She every time she's on it. Once a week. She's a once a week girl. They just show, I mean, if I was feeding her pigs every week like Brian Barczyk does, she'd probably be the size of an anaconda right now.
Oh yeah. Damn pigs.
Well, you feed the damn pig to a snake every week almost.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the fun factor. You got to.
God dang, he's had that anaconda. He said it's double the size and weight in 9 months.
Is that his original anaconda,
No.
the Beer Day or whatever?
No.
It's a different one? Okay.
No, he got a different one.
I heard you say that last night, and I was like, that's no damn way that first anaconda that he got. There's no way. Because wasn't that one Beer Day or something? Or I think that's what he called it. What happened to that?
He still has it, but it ain't as big as this one, He said in this video, he goes, in 9 months, it's went from 35 pounds to 70 pounds and then almost doubled in length. But, you know, hell, he fed it a 30-pound pig the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And then fed it another pig a week later.
Yeah, that's too much too soon there. That's crazy. But he's got a show to put on as well.
Well, I mean, you know, maybe he feeds them like that. So with all them people handling him, he ain't got to worry about him being no aggressive, you know, or
Yeah,
I mean, there is a lot of people come through there.
Yeah, that's a lot of faith too, putting into just, you know, because any snake can get agitated one day and just bang or a monitor or something.
Right.
That would be nerve-wracking. You know, it's got to be in the back of your head, like, you know, are any of these animals ever just going to get pissed one day? And because then you're kind of screwed, you know, as far as that goes.
Well, I think everybody signs a waiver. Yeah, that'd be about the only way you could do that if you were going to handle them, you know.
Yeah, you'd have to, but still, it'd be. Yeah, they got some big critters they mess with, that's for sure.
Rob, have you ever used vinyl disorder?
Which ones were dicks? Oops.
Sticker Pro was. Justin, your daughter's saying hi to you.
Oh, way back there. Hi, Dad. I was all looking. Yeah, that was way back there. I missed it. It's all in red too. Come on, somebody else come up here. Come on, Rob. You're Mr. Video. Click the little link. Come up and say hi. He's not listening to me.
Yeah, I mean, I've ordered from Sticker Pro and Sticker Mule. I never had a problem with them, but I know lately, besides there was a couple people, you know, that been having problems with them. So
yeah, I get mine from Sticker Pros with an S, not Sticker Pro. And they've always done me good. Couple days, they'll get out stickers quick.
yeah, Heather, you need a logo. I thought you need like a badass elf, you know, like like a pissed off Smurf, you know.
No, I didn't get a spider yet. I do want a spider. Honey Reptiles, welcome to the chat.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Hector?
It's the Irondogg show.
There you go. Like a pinup elf holding a badass snake.
A pinup elf. That'd be cool. Hold a big old snake.
You know, like the old cartoon drawings where they got like that snake with teeth looking at you and they just like brush it off, like, get away.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? You guys need to let me know about this second game in a row. Join the link. You can actually come onto the panel, actually.
I put a notification out. Did anybody get it?
Yeah, I got it that said you were coming on at 6.
I didn't know if it went out or not. It's hard to tell. I can't tell, you know. I don't know. So
yeah, it went out. I got it anyway. Yeah, Handpaint got a notification, he said. Heather got it. So that's cool.
Yeah, I tried to put it out about, I don't know, almost an hour before or something like that. Just you know.
Yeah, it's always good to get something out there to let people know you're doing it.
Yeah, sometimes YouTube can be good at not giving out notifications too. They've been known to do that a few times.
They'll take away subscribers. They'll do all kind of stuff just out of the blue. Just
Yep.
I don't know. I think they just do weird shit just to keep us on our toes to see if we notice.
Oh yeah, I've not got notifications, and then when you go on there, I just hit the bell, turn it off, and turn it back on again, and it works. You know, so
It's really weird with comments too, because I use the on my phone. I have the app for the damn. What am I thinking? For the other
the
for
analytics.
the studios, the YouTube studios, and I'll get comments in studios that I don't get on my regular YouTube page. It's really weird.
Well, that's because they're like just not your regular people. You know, they don't know. They might be from another country or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
No, so
yeah, sometimes I'll get a notification. A lot of times I'll just go to the studio and I don't see them.
What's up, J-Dog?
J-Dog is in the house. I'll be right back. Hold on. I usually get notifications a few days later. Yeah, some people do. That's funny. I get text messages like that. People say, I text you. It's like I didn't get it for a day and a half or something. I'll be right back.
Well, you know, we used to always hang out on lives, and then I don't know, everybody kind of quit doing them, and then screw it. You know, why not? Best way to hang out with everybody. I mean, I guess if I got to do it, I'll do it.
We need to suck the new people in here to get them in here, see if the views double up.
Yeah. I know. Heather, what do you? I figured maybe you was remodeling your bathroom or something. Maybe that's why you ain't been live.
Who?
Heather.
Click the link. Come on live right now. Wife's doing crazy stuff.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow now, everybody here. Tomorrow's Justin's got a T-shirt giveaway on his channel tomorrow.
You got to be there in the first half an hour.
Yep.
Hopefully we don't get too many people to not be able to write down all the names or something. That would be my
It will. I mean, all you got to do is go over and look and see who's in the, in live, and it'll tell you who's here. You know.
Yeah, you can't let it go too far back though, or else it'll start dropping some off. So I told the wife, I said, just don't do any scrolling until you actually need to. Just keep your chat wherever you need it, and just scroll as you need to as you're writing them down. So it'll work out, I think.
Right.
It'll be cool. Might do 2 names. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, Gay, this is about the easiest platform there is. You don't have to have no app or nothing. Just go to StreamYard.com.
Yep.
And you know, they didn't even send me a code now. It's just all right in and go, you know. I mean, once you're in it, you know. And you can stream to, 6 different media platforms at once?
Yeah, I thought about trying this one of these times and actually putting it to doing Instagram and here at the same time and see how that works.
You can do Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know, you can do 4 or 5, like Twitch. You can do like 4 or 5 at one time. And once you do that, it don't matter what your phone is. StreamYard hooks their server up to do that for you. So they do all the work. All you do is streaming. They actually use their servers to do that with. So that's pretty cool, you know. I mean, that's a lot of crap, but
Yeah, we'll have to try with the other medias. But honey asked what temperatures does everybody run their incubators at? I always hear everybody say 88,
Mine's at 89.
89. Yeah, see 88, 89. Yeah. I'm just about to build my incubator and do a video, but so soon though. 89. Justin says 0. Justin. Yeah, I got some stickers today. Actually, Elite's in here now. I got Elite sticker today. Haley's or Hiley's, whatever it is. Hiley sticker. I'm gonna put them up tomorrow, probably. He said 0. Yeah, he's only got one snake, and he's probably not going to do any incubating.
We're still doing it, Uper.
Had to plug mine in this morning.
Pretty bad. There ain't nothing. It's pretty sad when ain't nothing else to do in the world but come hang out with us. You know, there's a shutdown in the world.
Actually, you think there'd be more of us?
Yeah.
Nobody's got nothing to do anyway. Actually, my city is opened up to 1.5. I didn't know there was a 1.5, but that's where we're at today. We've officially gone to 1.5.
Here's your nice little candy.
Awesome.
You make a candy pie, they're worth about $7,500.
Damn, we'll get on it. I want one.
Shit, it ain't pie, this is candy.
I was just going to say hi to Irondogg. Is he on there?
Yeah, he's there.
Oh,
Right?
he's there.
Well, that's actually live going on, but then this is where I just read the chat from.
Oh.
This is way behind a little bit, though. He's waiting.
Hi, Irondogg. I don't have a question tonight, but I got a horchata.
There you go.
You guys are so cute.
What do you mean cute? Get out of here. You can't call us cute.
Okay. Bye, guys.
She's out. Or no, oh, yeah, she's still there. It's weird. She's still there. It's all creepy, like the ghost. Now she's finally gone on the computer.
Yes, Hector. This is my candy.
Man, yeah, that thing is sweet. We'll get to that candy pie then. Come on.
I wish it was hat pied. I mean, I could take a pie to it and then, breed siblings, breed siblings together, and then you know how that goes.
Yeah.
I mean,
depends on how fast you want to get to one.
Yeah, I mean, she's still got some growing to do, as you can see. But she's a picky eater. This is my picky eater. Like, she'll eat like once, maybe twice a month, right here.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put her on ASS because then
you're dedicated to that. Yeah.
I'm dedicated to them,
Can you get the big rat smelling like mice or anything to get her more appetite with them or anything?
I mean, she's ate rats for me, But she just one of them snakes that.
Well, that's the same thing with my pastel, my super pastel, the same way. It's like I got to sneak them. Like on the Tuesday show before I get done, I usually throw one ASF in with the mice, let it stew in there all night. And then the next day she'll usually eat it, because she thinks it's a mouse, but.
Right.
It's the trickery of it. But she's getting up to weight, though. Everybody says Horton. Yeah, it is fool. Horton's a fool. Where'd you go, Hort? Come on. Everybody wants to say hi. What's up, Hort? Look, there's your fans. Look. Say hi to the feet.
Yeah, I don't even like to try to even feed my babies, mouse hoppers. I know you can, but I try to go right for rats. Straight rats, right off the rip,
Yep. That makes sense.
I mean, And they grow faster on rats, you know? I mean,
Ooh, yeah, rats are way more protein no matter what.
oh, yeah.
My biggest thing is with the big rats is I just don't want to breed it because it gets so damn big. Yeah. It's like, even after a while, it's like, what do you do with these great big grown-ups? And like you guys get a retic. It's like, I don't want to have to do that.
Well, you just freeze them. You kill them off and freeze them when they get that big, and then you just ship them to me when you don't want to do nothing with them.
When we get enough of them, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if anybody in here has heard it or seen on Instagram. They're getting rid of these Lowe's tubs, I guess, at Lowe's.
Well, I get mine at Home Depot anyway.
Yeah, and I don't know how long they're going to get them there, but hopefully they keep them. Because I freaked out. I seen a post on there. I was like, they're all like, Lowe's is getting rid of them. I was like, what? I ran right down and Lowe's was out. But I went to Home Depot, got me a big stack just in case. Just in case.
Yeah, but you can get different tubs, I think, that'll fit in there too, you know. I mean, I think I've seen people use like the big ARS, really big, deep ones, or the Freedom Breeder big tubs, you know. So
yeah, you can use any tub, but it's just most of our racks are all, you know, meant for that tub. So it's like, damn.
Oh, yeah.
The new ones are just shorter, but they look a little deeper, which would be cool too. It wouldn't be so bad. But the ASF might have problems reaching the food, though, because they are pretty deep. But I don't know. Hopefully Home Depot keeps them. No, that'll be good.
Right.
Yeah, because there's a couple other guys I was talking to. And they bought stacks of them, too, just in case. It's like, but I'll make a video with the new tubs.
Hector, you use ASFs, huh? I mean, man, if you guys supply them, that's what they like. You know, that's like the T-bone.
Yeah.
You know? That's like prime rib for ball pythons. But I've seen guys try to sell them off, and man, you know, they can't sell them because people don't have a supply of ASFs to feed them. You know.
It's funny too because that's the worst part is trying to find them. But once you get them, I think you're all right.
I don't know if you can have them everywhere, can you? I mean, are they legal in every state?
Not every state, no. They are in my state, but I know like Oregon, you can't have them there, and you can't. There's a lot of states you can't ship across state lines.
Yeah, I know you can't ship, but I didn't know if you could even have them there. So
yeah.
I mean, you can have them here. So
the biggest thing is a lot of people don't even know what they are, and the more that they get notified of what they are, which technically they're not even a rat anyway, they are a mouse. I don't know if anybody knows that they are actually a mouse, but yeah, so it's like it's not even really a rat. But
right.
The more people get them out there and people are knowing what they are, I think they'll be more and more easier to get. Is what I'm trying to get to.
I thought I seen a website that you could order them from, you know, I mean, frozen thawed, you know, frozen ones, you know.
Yeah.
So
even just to supply those is decent. It doesn't matter. Because like I said, they're like, and that's the biggest thing, especially for a picky feeder, I think, is if you can get a hold of the ASFs, there's so much protein in one that one meal for every 2 weeks is efficient to a big rat. You know, a big normal rat. So it's like, it just kind of depends on how you want to go about it. Like even with my picky feeder, if I can get her to eat even two a month, it's like giving her probably 6 big rats.
Right.
The protein of the littler ones, yeah.
They just look like little baby possums to me.
They do, especially when they're a couple weeks old too, right? When their hair gets all weird before they get their adult hair, and they look just like little possums, man. And they go up on their hind legs and shit. They're mean little suckers sometimes too. But yeah, they're packed full of protein, and that's crazy.
They don't. I've always heard they don't smell as bad. A lot of guys that I know.
Honestly, right. I've had people in this room, and they would never even know that there's rats. The mice smell. If you keep too many male mice, they stink. But the ASF rats hardly stink at all. They hardly have any smell. And you got to have a lot of them and not clean for a long time to even smell them. So,
right.
Yeah. And that was another reason why I did it, because it's like I have nowhere outside to be able to do it, so I have to do them inside. So if I did the big rats, there'd be no way I could breed them in here and be able to live, in the house,
Right.
So
Well, I know a guy that breeds them. He's got an ASF rack, and he breeds his or ARS rack. He breeds ASFs in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a smaller rack, but he's got tons of them. And you can't smell them hardly. I mean, like rats.
Yeah, the smell is way minimal. Especially if you keep up on the schedule, they're not bad at all. And that's the thing. And the mice mainly are for food. Otherwise, just for other critters. Like, the monitor, he'll eat me out. He'll eat the ASFs too fast for me I'd have to up, the breeding, and then he slows down, then I have way too many. So the mice are good to keep around because they breed so fast, and it's easy food for him.
Yeah, I mean, most people I know, they've got like two males to 8 females or whatever. That's what they're breeding their ASFs at.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, pumping them out.
And then too, I think it helps
Anthony,
too.
thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Who's taking out? Oh, yeah, I got to run later. Hefe, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think it's good too. If you got if you get a male that starts getting too big or something, feed it mice. It slows them down a little bit, because like the Ghost Mojave spider I thought it was a female in the beginning, and it ate like crazy. It would eat every day, like like you said, yes, they eat every day if you let it. And it was like, I let it eat. I didn't care, and then I found out it's a male. So now it's like, man, he may be even too big now. It's like, I mean, he's probably not too big, but it's like he grew fast because I thought it was going to be a female.
Right.
But yeah, again, somebody's video too, and they're all like, it was a way bigger YouTuber and breeder than I'll ever be, and kind of stuff. And they're all like, yep, had this snake for like 2 years, found out it was a damn male. So then I got to thinking, it was like, damn it. And then bigger, my very first snake I bought ended up to be it was supposed to be a female, ended up to be a male. So, but now I just feed him mostly mice all the time, just to kind of get him thinned down a little.
But that's what I got. I got a male, or sold a male that was a female. So, and it was, it's my dinker project. I'm trying to prove out, see what she is, but that was kind of cool, So
he is. I've been trying to pay attention to Wharton.
All right, Hector. Thanks, buddy, for stopping by. I do appreciate it.
You taking off right on later, man. Stop by my cat tomorrow and enter your name for a T-shirt if you got time. Hey, you window shopping? Well, man. He probably thinks it's Tuesday.
No.
Martin wants he wants him a little rat.
What's that? Oh, there you go. Here's you some nice purples. Can you see them purples?
Oh, Jesus. It is sexy.
Yeah.
A lot bigger over here.
I love the retics, man. These are just, I don't know, since I've got them, man, that's it. I'm hooked.
See, that was my thing when I first got into all with the rodents and all that. Everybody that bred their big rats are all like, yep. And, of course, you got to get your retic to make sure, got some more free big rats to go. It was like, man, I ain't got no room for no retic, man. No room.
This is a powerhouse male right here. It's a purple phantom.
Man, that's sweet.
So I mix her with, let's see what this female looks like.
That's it.
Let's see here. Let me see if I can get her to come out of her little hut.
Come out of your bed. I said that in one of my videos too. It's like, keep your eyes accessible so you can get to it. So you play
All right. I'm going to flip this camera around.
Uh-oh.
let you look at
We're in. Uh-oh, he did it again. Welcome to the Irondogg Show. Oh, he's back.
here it is. All right. So I had to go to I wonder what uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can flip around. You gotta actually physically turn it around.
I thought you could flip it around.
I don't think so.
Really?
Well, because it always makes you use the front camera on mine. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is your show.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh, there you go. Let me see on this one. Wait till it gets bigger here. This is a little behind. Oh.
That's a fresh shed. I don't know if you can see the iridescence on her.
Not quite. This looks really dark though. Oh, I'm sure the rainbow is there. Probably won't let you flip. Yeah, I didn't think so. Golden Child. Somebody say Golden Child? Maybe he's not telling us.
Golden child, yeah, it's a golden child. It's a golden child, maybe black child, and it's het orange ghost stripe. So with these two snakes here, they'll produce cow retics.
Oh no! Oh, that's the Grail, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the Grail.
Weren't they supposed to be a little extra ornery? Aren't they the ones with the known attitude?
What, cows?
Yeah.
No, they're actually one of the probably nicest ones out there.
Are they? I thought they were the ornery ones.
Nope.
Donating his first cow retic to KY Constrictors. Rob said you're donating your first one to him.
Maybe not the very first one. But, if you play the odd game, I mean, half of them should be, cows, but then you're going to get purple phantoms, golden childs, there's all kinds of,
They get to lay in a lot of eggs too when they get big. A lot of eggs.
Prehistoric Pet, that female today laid like 57 eggs or something like that.
Yeah, that guy gets just crazy clutches. It's just unreal sometimes. Why does it cut me out there? But yeah, them snakes of his are so damn big. He should have been a boxer too. He probably avoids more bites than anybody. He's always like, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. First goes move.
I don't know. I just don't power feed my snakes,
The pieds are pissy. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, pieds are real pissy.
Are the pissy ones. I knew it. I thought it was. I was one of the two who was pissy. The extra pissy anyway. Go to the cow. I swear I need glasses. Sorry, I was busy there a little bit, and now I'm back. Well, welcome back. Hey, somebody else. Rob, come up on the panel. Just go live. What's up? You're in the snake room doing nothing anyway. Put the camera on. Let's go. You don't have to download it. He's already got the stream. All you got to do is click on it.
I think he was driving.
Oh, is he driving?
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's no fun then.
Yeah, them cows ain't no joke either. They're, they probably, depending on what your genetics, they're anywhere between 2,000 and 65,000.
Yeah, see?
I want above my head, it's probably 12 foot.
Yeah.
The one above my head is probably 12 foot. That snake skin, probably.
Oh. Yeah, it's crazy to have snakes that are that expensive, big old clutch full of them, cutting them out. That's got to be some nerve-wracking stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be nervous like a girl cutting open a normal egg.
well, this one right here, Purple Phantoms, these are about $750, $800. That little one that you seen earlier,
Yeah.
that's about $1,200. That black child, golden child, she's pretty high. She's pretty expensive. So I mean, she's probably the most expensive one I've got. She is the most expensive one I got. And
Texas Pythons.
see you, Texas. Thanks for stopping by, man. And but my golden child might be part of the poison ivy line from Nerd that does the calico. So if it produces if it is, because it's not genetic, but you can tell by her mom was jet black and she was calico. She was calico. That brings out like the Moo Point 2.0, the new one he's got. So it's a calico cow. So them are worth like way more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's just like anything else. The more shit you can, the rarest crap you can put together, and the most genes you can put together.
But it's not genetic. You can't genetically make, breed this and make this. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, your offspring, one might have it, 10 might have it. It's just one of them deals with it. They don't know how to. It's a hard grade. But I like to take the Phantom and the orange ghost stripe, which is orange.
Yeah.
And make to make super dwarf cows, because they would probably be worth $5 to $10 grand, a super dwarf cow.
Oh yeah. Anything with some sort of super dwarf in it would be.
And they're just now getting into the phantoms and stuff, and they're hardly any. They're hard to get. So.
Yeah, that's
I seen that he was working with some pieds. But that I don't think, I mean, retics there's a lot of possibilities, but with dwarf and super dwarf, you got a lot of possibilities left because there's just not a lot out there yet. But just like but like ball pythons, I mean, there's still a lot of morphs we don't know about, but.
Man, I seen a clutch of bull snakes today on Instagram. It was kind of weird though. They said that there was nothing in the clutch that was for sale, so don't ask or nothing. But it had like 6 different colors in this box. It was like, damn.
Right.
I didn't really have that many colors yet. But yeah, there's more and more genes that we have no clues on.
But I mean, like what, prehistoric pets. I mean, I remember one time watching a video and he's like, yeah, there's like 125 different, genes or possible. I'm like, and God almighty, dude, but I mean, it gets to the point where it's hard,
Yeah, I started watching his videos way back in the day, and it was so crazy. After a while, I just lost track of anything he was really even saying. He would say so many different names, and they were always kind of the same, but like one gene different at the end. This is a Motley super child, possible this. I mean, it was just like every day. It was so wild to try. I lost track of all that crap. It was like, yeah.
Every clutch is the world's first. You know what I mean? Every clutch. And I'm thinking, anything that you're like fluff, any albino you got, berm or retic, it come from Bob Clark. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Bob Clark produced a lot of retics, dude. You know what I'm saying? And ball pythons and berms, and so did Kevin. I mean, but he just stacking another gene on it to make it a world's first. Yeah. I mean, because he's got 20 genes in it.
Yeah. I don't even think he even knows what's even going to be in the eggs anymore at this point. It's like.
Right, Heather. I mean, it just sometimes, I see these even with ball pythons. I think sometimes them 2-gene ball pythons look better than ones that got 4, 5, 6 genes in them. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You
when they
can't
get,
tell, you know.
I fully agree. When they get way too many genes, it gets too weird, I think, sometimes.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
even though there are some guys that are just putting out some stuff that's unreal, but it's like that's far and in between, though.
Well, you didn't see that Mantiac Glow or whatever they had for sale for $25,000? Ball python. He wouldn't even tell you the genes in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said that he didn't want to put it out there because of somebody else working, but he got it for sale for 25 grand had it for sale on Moore Parker for 25,000. Well, it's in our Mandarin, or however you say that damn word, Mandarin or whatever.
Yeah.
That's, you know, that's what the base gene is, and then of course it's got Coral Glow, and you know, I mean it was a good looking snake, but it ain't 25,000 good looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's not a lot of snakes that are 25,000 good looking to me, but yeah.
I don't know the albino pied berms were pretty good looking. You know, that's still a big mystery how they got here. You know.
Yeah.
Because they were you couldn't import them from you know, out of the country, but Bob Clark and Mike Wilbanks, which are both out of Oklahoma City, you know, they happened to throw some out, you know. We've had hits for years, they said. I believe he smuggled a few over, you know.
Yeah.
But hell, when he showed that pied berm with eggs, shit. People fucking were paying $10,000 deposits for eggs, dude.
Yeah, that's just unreal.
There was nothing like it here, you know.
Yeah, people need to be careful too, because I seen that damn red snake that came out in the ball python world. A bunch of people bought heads of that thing for like $5 grand or some damn thing, and it turned out to be some painted snake or some shit. I can't remember what the hell it was, but yeah, there's a bunch of people that bought a lot of heads from that damn thing.
I have my opinion on how to make the red ball.
Yeah.
I believe it seriously. I believe it's got to be Monarch and Sunset together. I think you got to have Monarch in there. If you don't have Monarch, I don't think you're going to hit it. To be honest with you, maybe Inchy too. I don't know, but I know it's. I believe you got to have Monarch.
Then we know who's close. Then or could be close either way.
I mean, that's what I. What's up, Doc? I mean, that's my opinion. I'm serious. You know?
Welcome to the chat, Doc. Yeah, it could happen. That's the one that it was that I was thinking of, right? They called it the red ball or whatever.
Right. They screwed them people out of their money.
Yeah, didn't they just paint an albino or something with watercolors or something?
They're like, yeah, painted or whatever.
Well, that's the thing, though. But back in the day, you know, a lot of people don't realize that back in, what is it, like probably the 90s or probably mid 80s to early 90s, Hetz is what killed the whole ball python thing for a long time because nobody could trust what anybody was getting. So it kind of got weird for a long time there.
Yeah, but this happened not too long ago.
Yeah, the red ball's not that long. Yeah, it's not that old.
Actually, I think, what's his name? His name Dave from Muscle Serpents or whatever.
Yeah, Muscle Serpents. He bought two.
I think he got taken on that. You know, I mean, he got
like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, and he said he spread them every way you can breed them damn things still too, and there's nothing in them. Which, you know, as soon as
if you're gonna spend that kind of money, you're talking, you know, 70, 80, 100 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna go meet this. If you can't meet me and show me this goddamn snake, come on. I mean, I'll sell you some oceanfront property in Arizona too.
Technology is like what we're doing here. It's like I want to see that thing on live camera. You know, there's no excuse why you can't go live like this, show off an animal, and then ship it out. You know, it's like.
Well, I mean, even at that though, you know, I mean, for that kind of money, we need to meet and we got to look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to put my hands on it.
I hear you. Yeah,
I want to. You know, a lot of people, you know, they'll listen to make sure the son of a bitch is breathing good, ain't got no respiratory. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things people do. You know. I mean, with that kind of money, I would too,
Yeah. Well, they just got they got too in a hurry to be that. I mean, everybody wants to have that snake nobody got. It's like I don't have that kind of money just to throw around on a maybe anyway.
Well, then they start. I'm surprised there ain't a lot of people working with the stranger because it's 10, 12 grand and it's been out there for a while. I mean, that guy that founded it, he's over in the Netherlands, and then he founded the smuggler too. He found 2 different genes, dude. It's crazy. 2 new morphs, That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, you sit here and go, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I sit here and go, man, how many kids have a ball python in their goddamn room in an aquarium that you'll never know about that could be the next world's first if you know what I mean? And
That's
they pay $50, $70 for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there could be genes in there, they just have no clue. Yeah, and but even then, one of us can have one too for until you actually breed it all out, you never know what's in the damn thing.
Right, but I mean that's why I think how many snakes out there how many little kids have something that you don't know of, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Just by chance, Does he, Rob? I mean that snake's high dollar, man. I like it. I like the stranger. I think it's a dark snake. I like it. I just ain't got the cash for it, It's too expensive for me. Yeah, I do too, Doc.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I got a dinker too that I'm hoping. Well, you've seen it, Rob, but she slugged out on me this year. I mean, dang. They just hold that value like a clown, or something. It'd be great over the years, I don't. I went on that on the Eyeballs, homepage out of the Netherlands. That's who founded the Stranger, and he's got man, he's got all kinds of he's got the cinders and all that shit on his website. I mean, he's got some high dollar snakes, and what he's produced with that Stranger ain't nowhere like a mahogany. I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean,
Cats are tearing up my house. I had to go check it out. They got a plant all knocked over in the bathroom. Tristan's all like, they knocked over something. I'm not gonna look. Damn cats.
Blackbird, you subbed to my channel. I appreciate it. If you're talking to me,
You should be subbed to everybody in here.
yes. But I think he was already subbed to me. So
Yeah.
well, I mean, and Doc, that's true. I mean, but man, if you can find something that you like, and you can get your hands on it, I mean, there's still a lot of genes that have so much potential. Like the tri-stripe, it was cheap for a long time, and now it's going out the goddamn roof on price, dude. You know what I'm saying?
They were too. They were really cheap for a long time.
So I mean, it's just getting into some of them and hanging on to them.
That's
You know,
the thing. It's just trying to pick in the beginning which one do you think's going to highlight later on. It's so weird to try to.
it's the one that you see. You go on Morph Market and you see one page and that's it. Like the Monarch for 3 or 4 years, I've been looking, and now there's 2 or 3 pages because Tom, JKR and Tom Harbin,
Yeah.
I mean, you can go on there and look at the Quake and the Trojan and stuff like that. I mean, but now they're starting to work with it. I mean, just look and see who the Rio. They're starting to come around.
The simple critters are the nice critters.
Yep. Yeah, I agree, Doc. I think everybody like right now they're kind of on the sunset and all that, and I mean it's great if you got the money to throw down on one, but do your own thing, man. Don't chase JKR or Ozzy or all these other people because man, you're going. I mean, they got the money and the way to throw it out. I mean, I ain't saying you don't either, but I mean, it's just. I'll wait till that price drops down in a couple of years if I want something. I mean, or I'll make it my damn self, later down the road.
Remember when I bought my ASF rats? I bought them from a breeder out of Seattle, and she had some damn cinnamon something on Morph Market for like 15 grand. I was like, 15 grand for a damn snake? She's like, oh yeah, go check it out. I was like, no, I'll take the rats. I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, you want to be honest, and Heather's right. You want to be honest? Bananas, blue eye Lucy's, Pieds, that's all you need to make, and you'll sell the hell out of them to people around your local because that's what all the local people want all the time. They like the Lucy, the blue eye Lucy, the white snake. They like the Pieds, they like the bananas, and that's what sells. And you'll sell them fast.
Yeah, I think any kind of even like a straight clown, you could sell them all day.
Right.
People love anything that looks just a little bit different. They love that.
But I mean, if that's all you bred, you never have a problem selling them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I was talking about that in my one stream. That's why I thought about I was gonna get a female, just a straight visual clown and just try to get clown babies. Just have fun with just doing that, Because I think it'd be easy to get rid of them. I think. Because I'm not trying to, build up a bunch of shit, ship a bunch of snakes. I'm just kind of having fun with some projects. So it's like the quicker I can, get rid of them to happy homes and stuff, it's to the better. So I think just making some clowns would be fun.
Yeah, Rob. I mean, you can't make enough, but I mean, there's people. That's all they do. Hey, they breed banana and Pieds, and pretty much are just and 2, 3, 4, 5 females of the same gene. That's all they breed, and they make good money at it.
Well, that's it was early back in the streams. Remember, I told you I looked at that Pied at my local deal. It was just a pastel Pied, $650. The guy sold it, no problem.
I can't believe that. I mean, hell, I told you that. I said we'll hook you up.
Yeah.
I know Donnie from DR is gonna have some Pieds. We'll hook you up on a good deal.
I knew about that one. I knew better not to because it was a little high, but it was a lot high. But yeah,
it depends on where you're at too, though. Me and Rob had this conversation earlier. Me and Rob, here where I live, a Cicada turtle is $100 to $125. Arizona, you can get them for $25. I mean, yeah. It depends on where you live, the price of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean,
that guy here, he could sell 10 Pieds at that price with no problem. He could probably sell just a flat normal Pied for probably $600 and get away with it, just because it's so rare. Around here, a lot of people don't have them.
Normal Pieds, $250, $300 is about the tops. I mean, here, I mean. That's just, if you want to make money, like I told him, hey, get big snakes, have 80 eggs, clutches, sell them for $700 a piece times 80. You do the math,
Yeah, that's what I try to tell people too about, people like, you trying to make money off snakes and stuff. Not at all. I want to try to make money on YouTube by producing snakes. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's like I want mine to come from the YouTube side, not the snake side. The snake side is the project that I want to get paid from YouTube to do, you know, basically. And
Yeah,
that's what I do next.
That's getting harder to do too, though, you know. I mean, it wasn't like it used to be, you know. I mean, because now, you know, if you got, you know, like people that have their kids on YouTube now, they're only getting 10% of what they would have got, you know. I mean,
oh yeah, the under 13 side really went to whack. Yeah, it's crazy.
The gamers are hurting, you know, because if you're under 18, you can't have. They don't want you to have comments on there.
Yeah, it's weird too because you get a lot of gamers now that they think they're, because if they cuss enough in their stream that it's going to be an adult stream, and it's like it's not, man. You're just hurting yourself, you know. It's like, yeah, YouTube's a weird game, man. It's like I still think the way to go, the only way to go, is to get some kind of how-to videos that do well. That's it. It's like, you know, I'd rather get a video that's going to get like 4,000 views, you know, in a month later on than get 4,000 views in 2 days. That does me no good. It's all about the bulk of videos that you have that are going to get views per day. You know, like my channel right now, I'm averaging probably $250 a month that YouTube sends me right now, no matter what. And it fluctuates up and down from that. And that's all from just the videos. I average probably about 4,000 views per 2 days. So about 2,000 views a day.
That's pretty good, though.
The more videos that you can get that are going to get, you know, that get continuous views, that's where the money's at. You know, the one big video, it's not always there. It's like, it's the videos that'll get long time views. That's what I think works better anyway.
I don't know if you noticed, but Rob now, Brad is known as Scooter. So
yeah. But he says he wasn't on the scooter. It was his damn friend.
Yeah, Rob goes, I don't care. I'm calling you Scooter anyway. Oh, that's
yeah,
funny. Yeah, I mean, but you know what sucks is, you know, I mean, you know, I've seen somebody put up a live video watching the goddamn DVD thing flop around, and it'll say, when's it going to hit the corner? And there'll be 5,000 people watching the damn DVD thing. I'm thinking, are you fucking serious, you know? Yeah, I can cuss. I'll drop that bomb on my live stream. I don't give a fuck. Screw 'em. I ain't monetized yet.
Well, that's true. That's true. That's true. And you know, it's not as much that you can't say it as in how you say it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I just rather not say it just in case, you know. But if you see it like out of anger kind of thing, like F you, then they can really like strike you. But if you just say like, oh, that's effing funny or something, then it's a different, you know, they don't take it as bad. So,
right.
But yeah, YouTube's weird, man. I don't know. They say now the way to go is brand accounts. You got to sell yourself to a brand. Now I got to hooker myself out. What the hell is that? You know, it's like.
I tried. I reached out to Bounty Paper Towels. They told me they wouldn't sponsor me.
I used to say it on my stream about the Scott's towels I use too. It's like, damn it. Oops.
I did. I asked them. I wrote them an email, and they're like, well, we can't because we try to be right across the board. I'm thinking, you know how many people buy your goddamn paper towels?
Yeah.
That you don't know about, you know? Well, we want to offer detail, or, you know.
I spilled my juice.
We want to offer good deals to everyone. I'm like, whatever, you know.
I didn't realize too on how big of a deal it is to sell a YouTube channel.
I mean,
you can sell them. You can. I guess it's YouTube selling YouTube channels. It's big business.
Well, how do you sell them?
You just sell your passwords basically.
Oh, for somebody else to take over the deal on it.
Yep. Yeah, when you're monetized and everything. If you have like a monthly income and stuff, people will buy the channel from you. I'm not selling mine, but I did think about trying to get a hold of the substrate company that I use for the rats and start, you know, see if you can get something with them.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you look at people like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie and T-Series. I mean, you're talking 50 to 100 million people, or 100 million viewers,
That guy could do a video taking his shit, and he's gonna get 20 million views.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, what's that pay? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's every video.
Yep.
That
guy. Well, they say that is the key, though. Is if once you get to a certain point, no matter what, the snowball effect will take you, to make some, you'll eventually make money at it. It's just you have to get to a certain threshold, a certain point, to be able to, get to the snowball effect thing.
All right, Rob. I'll send you some text tomorrow's pics. Well, I don't think you're going to make millions with your ball python channel, but
no.
you could probably walk around and go to prison, rat on a few people, and then come out and have rainbow hair and break the internet. And every time you put a video out, and get like whatever that 6ix9ine guy is, So you probably be better off coloring your hair and goddamn.
No, I'm too old for all that.
We'll just call you. We'll just call you. We can call you. Your rap group can be Stale White Guy. Stale White Bread. Stale White Bread. That's what it'll be. Just say the same thing over and over and grab yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm not into that. Yeah, that's crazy. It is dumb too. That's like YouTube. It's like I don't understand why all these like famous shows and all these crazy TV. Why do they have YouTube channels? It's like, don't you make enough money? Leave YouTube for the common creator. It's like once you get to a certain platform, you should probably move on. You know what I mean? It's like,
well, I don't know. I mean,
these bands and shit that put out a song and
make a video, and it hits in under 24 hours. I mean, it's got 50 million views or whatever, dude. But I mean, that's crazy. Yeah.
But it's basically, I think the way it breaks down to almost like you basically get about a quarter cent per view, really. So it takes like 4 views to make $1.
Well, I mean, I heard ain't there a golden rule though that if you do a viral video, it pays a certain amount or something?
I don't know. I've heard that. Like Google, if a video hits a certain amount of time in a certain, it's like 50,000 views within 24 hours or some damn thing. I don't know if it's true.
Right.
I seen you in the camera and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was like, somebody's walking up on me. What's going on, Brad? Or Scooter? I've been told your name is now Scooter. What?
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I'll tell you what, really.
What you gonna show
on YouTube? If I could get them two guys that build them houses out in the goddamn island and them pools and they dig in the ground. If I could get them two jungle guys to come to work for me, man, I'd have the best workers in the world because them guys can build some shit, dude.
Oh, I've watched some of those damn things where they just take a stick and go build a little hut and all that shit.
Which one you want, Annette? I got a couple here.
Oh, share that. What's for sale? Hey, I didn't get Whoa, Brad. I didn't call you Scooter.
What are you looking for, Flip Rodriguez?
Rob was in here earlier and told us to call you Scooter if he's seen you. I didn't call you Scooter. Rob did.
This one?
I got witnesses.
Or the other one? This one, probably.
Oh, damn. Brad's all mad at me now because I called him Scooter. It was that damn Rob's fault.
Yeah, all I said is that you're filming people on scooters. I was kind of hoping the guy was going to leave the welding hood on and still try to ride that two-wheel dolly down the road. I think that'd been, but he wouldn't have made it, so it would have been better.
Yeah, I've had some nights like that back in the day too. You wake up next day, it's like, damn, what do we all do? It's like, what the hell was we thinking?
Yeah. Hold it, hold my beer and watch this.
Oh, he said he was here. See, it wasn't me, Scooter. I even vouched for you.
Let's see here. Got some babies over here. They're doing good.
Hey, that my animal house sticker on your wall looks pretty good. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. Right over there.
Yeah. No, behind you.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Well, see that Interstate Reptiles, that's probably a 6x4 up on the corner.
Yeah, I don't have that. Like
he said everybody like that,
Yeah, I think like that hardwire one is about 5x5. I think their sticker's pretty good size.
Brad, that's very true because we don't heal up as fast as we used to.
The girl letting it drop. Sweet. Lucy head hypos.
Lace head. Oh, you got some lace stuff, huh?
Tennessee apple.
Yes, I do, Blackbird. Let's see here. I got
What you got? What's up, little pesto?
I got a little pinstripe male. I don't know where his head is. If you want in there, you can see it.
Man, he's a tiny guy.
Shit, he's like 90 grams, 80 grams.
Is he? He looks tiny.
He's just all wrapped up.
Yeah.
And then I got this lemon blast male for sale. And then I'll show you this. I ain't showed you this, Justin. See if you see that.
On Instagram, Blackbird.
And then we got a whole bunch in there waiting to shed. There's like 7 of them in there. You see that?
Barely. What are those ones?
Babies. These are all well, this is a pastel.
Oh, yeah.
50% hit for hypo. Got another pastel in there, and then a bunch of classics. They're all 50% hit for hypo.
I know.
They're ready to shed. They got to shed their first shed, so they just were hatched just the other day. So Flip, no, I don't have any desert ghost or lavender albinos for sale. I wish I did, buddy. I got one coming. I got a pastel double hit desert ghost monarch coming here in about a month. So Blackbird, email me. Irondogg, IRO. Well, let's see. I'll just put it in chat. You can email me, and we'll talk more about it after the stream.
Like ear biters? I've never had my ASFs bite other ASFs' ears before, never. If that's what you mean. Yeah, I've never even heard of anybody having that happen either.
There you go, Blackbird. You email me later, and I'll let you know whatever you're looking at. I do have one more clutch in the incubator too. It's a fire girl. She'll be having hopefully maybe some fireflies, some fire pins, some dragonflies, stuff like that. So
missing ears, yeah. No, I've never had any of them eat any ears. If Blackbird's got Instagram, it's probably easier to contact through there.
Yeah, or you can DM me on Instagram too.
Come on, Irondogg, get with the technology here.
I did think, yeah, Heather, the pinstripe and the lemon blast are males, but I do have a pinstripe female too. But she needs a couple meals. She was one of them little. She didn't want to take like the other ones right off the rip, but she's had a couple meals in her already, so she's getting there. The other ones already had 3 or 4, So, the hit hypos, I haven't sexed them yet. But yeah, the lemon blast and the pinstripe are both males. Oh, never mind. ASF. Yeah, I don't know. I don't got them.
Wow. Yeah, that would be really weird if my rats were missing their ears. That would be. I'd have to worry about that. Yeah, I've never had any. Never. I mean, when you throw them in, like, throw some into the grow out bin, they get a little pissy with the new ones, but never like just targeted like ears or anything like that. They'll get a little bit of tussle, but nothing like, oh, there's a missing ear.
I got it. I told you. I'll have to show you that picture, Justin. I'll get it next time. No, I got a tailless rat. I mean, that's how it comes, tailless. That's a rat that has no tail. That's how it was born. I mean, it's a line of it.
When they were born, it's missing a leg. It just doesn't have a foot. It's like, I mean, it's got a little nub, but yeah, it happens.
Blackbird, I'll DM you on Instagram and let you know. All right, buddy. Yeah, Brad. He's got 6 legs. He's got a rat with 6 legs called the shit kicker.
Yeah. What's its name?
Shit kicker.
Shit kicker. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't had any with anything extra. Just that one. He was just born without it. There was just, I mean, even when he was little, it just wasn't there. It was like there was no like fight or nothing. He's just got a little half a leg, a little half a numb. He runs around in there like a champ. I don't have the heart to feed him off yet, though. So he just lives in there. It's like, I'm sure he's all fine and everything, but.
You're welcome, Blackbird.
One is male and one is female. Is that all you have in a cage? Is just one male, one female? Because you may have to get another couple females or 2. He may be getting a little bit too busy.
I do 1 male to 4 females. 2 males to 8 females. That's about what I know everybody doing.
Mm-hmm. That might be why, because he might be just pulling on the ears, just basically banging her to death. What, buddy?
2 to 6. That ain't bad. 2 to 6 ain't bad either. But you got 2 ear biters. One is a male, one is a female.
2 to 6. Okay. Wow. Then I don't know why they'd be doing that.
I don't know, but I know. To me, that'd be like a, I don't know. Freedom Breeder put that video out there today. They said, well, if you separate the mamas, and if they eat the baby rats, you feed the mamas off. I don't separate my females, dude. If I have a mama rat eat her babies, next time she goes, I put an older mama with her. and when I do that, I never have a problem with their eating again. You know, that older mama shows them how to raise them, and they never eat their babies again. You know, I just think it'll take time to separate. I got groups. You know, my rats are colonies, man. Them babies lay with their dad. I don't ever take the males out. You know, I mean, that's what I don't understand. That's too much work.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video because ASF rats, you can't separate them. If you separate a female from the group for a couple of days, it's like a stranger. They don't get shit.
Right. I mean, on ASFs you can, but you know, regular rats, everybody's like, well, once you see them, we separate them.
Yeah, nursing moms and all
that, dude. Why do all that?
Some of them they just put way more work into it than it has to be. Yeah.
I mean, because they're like, well, we want to see how many babies they're making, and I'm like, dude,
these two rats are just nursing moms and shit, and it's like nursing moms. What the hell, you know? It's like,
I don't know. I mean, that's just what I do. I mean, I don't know if anybody else does it, but you know, I look in there and they be laying with daddy and stuff. You know, he'd be taking care of them too. You know,
if they're eating babies, there's more. I mean, like a beginning mom, she'll freak out sometimes. Like you said, if they got an older mom, usually they'll get through it. You know, just as long as a couple of the babies live, everything will be fine. But usually, if you got after that and they're eating baby, you got more problems to deal with, and you know, you got to worry about diet and stuff after that. You know,
well, I've only had it happen once or twice, and that was because I started a brand new breeding colony with younger females. And once I've seen it, I put an older female in there, and it stopped. You know.
Yeah, that's why. That's like when I got my original mouse mom. You know, she's the teacher.
Exactly.
Mom. You know, she teaches everybody. It's funny. And people think that's weird, but it's true. It's like, but yeah, I get a lot of guff in my videos, rats and mice about the meals.
I have noticed if I've had a male die, and I learned this hard way. I had a male die off, and I put another male, you know, one ready, and there was babies in there, and he killed the babies.
Yeah, because
it kind of like a lion, you know, because they were his, you know, and I didn't know that, didn't realize. I'm like, God dang it, son.
Well, I said the same thing about in one of my ASF videos. You can add like another male to a couple of adult females. They'll probably breed, but they'll kill him right away because they physically know to take his, you know, to mate with him so they can keep the colony going. But they're going to get rid of him.
Yeah, you know, your best choice is to put two males in there to start off with, and if one dies, hold back a male baby to grow up with that colony, you know.
Well, that's the best way to do it with these guys is you just leave one in, you know. But if you actually had to introduce a male in,
sounds good, buddy. It sounds good.
They'll just kill it afterwards.
Where you, Blackbird? Where you at? Kentucky?
What?
I was wanting to know where Blackbird was at if he was in Kentucky.
What's up, buddy? What is he doing? Oh, I probably purchased them in a couple of weeks because I'm still. Then we'll have to watch all your videos. What do you mean? Like, what kind of a video would you want to see?
Heather, you don't have ASF. You've got mice though, right? You've got a colony of mice though, don't you?
Yeah, I've covered about as much as I can on them, I think.
All right, Blackbird. Yeah, I'll DM you later. For sure on that.
Does he have Instagram? Did we find out?
I believe so. If not, I gave my email.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I heard mice are way different though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think the mice any different than the rats. I never take out the dad. Never.
Well, see, I heard that they'll eat them.
See, when I did that, some might, I guess. I just have never had that experience. Heather, do you leave the dads in? He'll be back. He keeps doing that.
I was plugging my charger in. My bad.
I told him it's all right. He's been doing that. He'll be back.
Too big of hands. Sorry about that.
But yeah, when I did that the mouse giving birth video, I got a lot of guff. You need to get that male out of there. It's like, nope, that male takes care of him more than the mom does.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people go, "You have a male in there?" I'm like, "Yeah." They go, "Really?" I'm like, "Well, yeah. He don't eat them." I go, "No." I mean, I've heard that about mice. I don't know if it is true about mice, but
It may happen, but like I said, I think it happens because
all
of
right,
other.
Blackbird. I'll look you up on Instagram for sure.
Yeah, I think they have other problems too. Yeah. Oh, she does.
So they will kill the male off. See, I've heard other people say that they've never had that problem with mice, but I've always heard that too, that they'll kill the male. You know.
Well, if you change males, the male will kill all the babies, like you said. The rat will do that. That'll happen in a minute because they want their own babies in there. They don't want somebody else's. But yeah, if you have an established colony, like I never take out the males of these guys ever.
Right. I don't either. I mean, I just don't do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
you
got
know, I
the
mean,
mice and the rats, but
yeah, I don't know. I just feel once they're established, they're established. You know, I mean, you leave them together, and it just seems like they just do better. You know, I don't know. I just ain't got time. You know, some people they'll rotate their males and stuff. I mean, I can't. I ain't got time for all that, dude. I mean, yeah, I guess once you got set up, it'd be fine. But
I
God,
think
it's
that's
too
what
much for
causes
me. You know.
when you're rotating males. I think that's what causes a lot of that problem. You know.
Right. Okay, Blackbird. That sounds good. If I don't get with you tonight, it'll be first thing in the morning for sure. But I'll try to tonight for sure.
Yeah, you got to make sure the ladies like who you put in there. That's for sure.
All right. Hey, well, I'm thinking about it. Heather, look at Justin Champagne and tell me what you think of it. If you think it's a champagne or if you think there's something else, you know more about champagnes. And see if you think it's a champagne, just a champagne, or if there's something else in it.
I remember that. Well, he's being all shy right now, but
I can try to put you on where she can see
no,
it better.
all right, here we go. There we go. It's going to be hard to see, though, I think.
Let's see.
Let me see your head. Probably that. There you go. See, his newer stripes are starting to fade out, but his older ones are pretty strong. I don't know where I'm at here. There we go. Yeah, it's too dark, I think.
There you go. Here, now show her. I put you on by yourself.
Oops. What's up, buddy? You're getting all crazy on there. Thanks, Blackbird. He thinks maybe empty.
See, I did that. That's like a professional, wasn't
Yeah, you're looking like you know what you're doing and stuff.
it? Yeah, I told him I thought there was something in it, and so did Grab Your Balls. And then I told him
Yeah.
you need to ask you. You know more about that champagne than I do.
As soon as Grab Your Balls seen it, that was the first thing he said was, "What else is in there?" I was like, "I don't know. It's supposed to be just champagne."
I mean, if you're looking at the back markings, I mean, them should fade as they get older, I believe. But
Yeah.
I think there's something else in there too. But I
The
mean,
new ones that are coming in on his neck don't seem near as predominant as the ones that were there before. They're really dark still.
right.
Professional. And that's laughing at you. He did. He got it. He turned on big and put it back and everything. No problems.
You know, it's weird because if you look at the camera and you try to show something, you automatically go this way, but it's the wrong way. You got to go opposite of what you're doing, you know. So
I was doing that. I was all like this. I should have been doing that. It's like, or the other way.
Right.
Yeah, it's all weird. It's all opposite. I'm having champagne.
Blackbird is 10, a little after 10 o'clock. You're an hour ahead of me, I believe. It's 10:10 here. It's probably what, 8:10 there, Justin?
Yeah, I think so.
A little after 8 there.
Yeah, 8:11.
Yep. You're probably at what, 11, a little after 11:11 there, Blackbird. I know.
What are you doing? Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge.
Damn people on the West Coast. Yeah, that's why I thought you were. I told Rob last night to call me at 7 o'clock. Well, I guess my phone was ringing at 6 here. I forgot he was an hour ahead of me. But we got it all good. Heather, you can. It used to be illegal to have ball pythons there, right? But now it's legal. It's just retics and Burmese. If I think I'm right on that. Yes, Blackbird, I'm Central Time.
So what's up?
Yeah, they can be mean. They can be nice too. I mean, I got some Amazon tree boas, and every time I open them up, man, they want to bite me, but they're even little, you know.
Are they little?
Well, I mean, they're probably 2.5 foot long, you know, 3 foot long, but they're only the size of my finger, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are cool.
I think I was thinking ball pythons were illegal in New York at one time, and then I thought they were legal. Now it was just the bigger snakes that were illegal, you know what I'm saying, in New York.
Yeah.
No, Blackbird, I'm in Oklahoma.
Well, they better not be illegal in New York. There's a ton of breeders in New York.
Well, yeah, and that's what I said. They all said, well, ball pythons are illegal, but I think they've changed that law with the ball pythons, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, you got to give people something. I mean, you know, not everybody in the world wants a freaking cat or a dog or a goldfish or something. You know, it's like.
All right, but yeah, but I mean, you know, people freaked out because the Burmese invading Florida, but
yeah,
they can only live in South Florida. They can't survive in North Florida or anywhere else because it's too cold. They survive. Everything lives and thrives in South Florida because it's where it is. You get it up top, you know, Pensacola, places like that in Jacksonville, they ain't gonna live up there, you know, in the wintertime. You're gonna die.
That's like here. There's no way they'll make it through the winter anywhere. I don't care what you let go, it's gonna die in the winter.
Exactly. You know, that's you know.
Well, that's like you can't get red belly piranhas or nothing at the pet stores anymore because they're afraid because too many people let them go in the lakes and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, there's hots all the way through the United States, you know. You know, but I mean, it's if somebody lost their retic outside in New York or Montana or Minnesota, it's gonna freaking die. You know what I mean? It's gonna freaking die. Yeah, I mean, if there is one in New York, it's probably huge because they got some big ass rats in the sewer. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
I've seen them goddamn rats taking whole slice of pizza down the sidewalk in New York.
Oh yeah, big rats.
No, you know, Blackbird, yeah, it's Sooners, but you know what? I don't like the Sooners because I'm not originally from Oklahoma. My college team is Florida State Seminoles. That's who I like. That's where the Ninja Turtles are too. It's in the sewers.
Yeah, we got rattlesnakes here too.
Yeah. They're probably not quite as big as the ones we got here, though.
Yeah, New York, man, them cats. There's rats the size of Horton in New York. It's just normal to them too. Big old rat run by. It's all good.
I don't know. I think it's stupid. You know, that's kind of why I wouldn't move to Florida because, you know, much that I'd like to live there. I mean, the laws are so strict, you know what I mean, with reptiles. So I can't have what I want. I mean,
Yeah,
if I can't have my retics, you know, then, you know, big snake because I want them, then I don't need to live there, you know. I mean,
that would be the whole point to live there is to be able to have all them kind of animals and big outside enclosures and shit. It'd be so much fun, you know.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, Blackbird.
My daughter, it's funny now that you say that about the rat eating a pigeon. My daughter was at the hospital with her husband a few weeks ago, and they watched what was it? It was a seagull took down a pigeon and started tearing it apart right there on the roof by their, you know, out the hospital window. The damn seagull just tearing apart this pigeon and shit. She sent me a little clip. So, Dad, you need to put this on your YouTube channel. If she would have got the attack, I probably would have.
When I was in Minnesota and we were building high rises there, downtown Minneapolis, St. Paul, they have Paragon falcons they house up on top of the buildings, so they don't have you know, to keep the pigeons down.
Yeah,
man, you can throw a pigeon and they'll come and swipe it out of your hand, dude. And them things are fast. But I don't know if you've seen the news today. I don't know where it was, what beach, but it showed that big bird with that. It reached down and had that shark.
Oh, huh?
It was flying across over the beach. It was like a Sharknado on it, you know. Had this like shark that was like 3-4 foot long, dude. It was crazy.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's crazy. Seen it on the news. Yes, Blackbird. Yeah, I have seen Edward Kendall, and I'm sub to him. Yeah, them Paragon falcons, they fly up to 200 miles an hour, dude. And dive bombing, they're bad as hell, dude.
The accuracy is just amazing too. They're like, what are you doing? What are you doing all pissy? You want to go outside, don't you? I haven't let him outside in a few days because of the fireworks. He's all mad at me. They banned
the babies, yeah. I seen a big ass falcon sitting on top of my tree the other day. I mean, huge one. He's bigger than. I mean, he's big.
Yeah, we get red falcons there that are around here.
Yeah, the red tail falcons.
Yeah. They're about this big, probably. They'll sit up on the light posts and shit. You'll see them lurking around all the time.
Yeah. This one was a big one. I didn't think it was a red tail. I bet he was probably 3 foot tall, dude.
Oh, that's something else then.
Oh no, it's a falcon.
Yeah,
it's a big ass falcon.
Yeah, big one.
I mean, it wasn't a red tail, you know, like usual. It could have been, but it looked big. You know, yeah, I was like, I mean, I've seen barn owls too that are, you know, 4 foot tall too, though.
Oh yeah, they get big too.
Yeah, when I was in Minnesota, we had a nest of bald eagles, and I never knew how big them birds were till you see them up close, dude. Oh my freaking God!
It's amazing. It's almost breathtaking. They're massive.
They're big, and then we had them. I don't know what these other birds. I can't remember what they're called, but man, they were like, they're called sandhill cranes. and their wingspan was probably 8-10 foot easy, but it's illegal to shoot them. $10,000 fine.
Yeah.
But they'll go out in your like alfalfa and meadows, and they dig for grub worms. So it's like plowing your field up. You know what I mean? They just destroy everything. But if you shoot them, I mean,
Yeah, we have a blue crane that's around here. They're all over.
It's a little different. It's not like the herring crane or the one in the water. I mean, these things are huge, dude. I mean, big birds.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't shoot the ones neither. They'll take the koi right out of your pond. And fuckers will stab them and take them out. And it's like a $2,000 fine if you shoot the bird. It's like, damn it.
These damn birds around here take your dog, dude.
Really?
Yeah, people's had their Yorkshires and Yorkies and stuff taken,
Heather, do you see this one? That's the first time he's made it up there that far. We're in.
Yeah, we got a
We're in.
bald eagles watch spot here too, where you can see them out over like the river,
Yeah, we get a bunches of them in the mountains. You see them flying along the rivers all the time.
Actually, they'd rather get something dead than alive, believe it or not. I mean, if you hold like dead fish, they'll come after it pretty fast. I mean,
it's so cool to be up in the mountains and you look up, see a big old eagle and shit. It's got a big snake in its hand or something, flying along. It's like, man, I wish I would have got it. Seen him snatch it. That'd be so cool. I've seen him take stuff out of the lakes though. If he fishing, bird will swoop down, big old eagle or something. Or not something, but a big old eagle.
Oh yeah, they'll eat your koi.
Oh yeah.
You have another house in Indiana, Blackbird?
Yeah. Most people put them big old screen nets on their koi ponds and shit.
I'd like to build one.
Yeah, I love the swimming pool pond with the koi in it. I have a big spot. There's already a hole there, and I kind of want to make a big natural pond. But I like to be able to walk up to the pond or to the pool and just kind of look in, So I like it being high like that. So I almost like them in the swimming pool better than a pond.
Well, I mean, I'd like to build an above ground one. I'd just like to put like a couple of viewing windows in there too, though. You know what I'm saying?
That would be cool. Yeah.
Make it out of block or whatever, like they do, and then put like especially if you could do it outside your window where you could look and see them swimming by.
It is relaxing. I love just sitting out, especially at night. I love feeding them at night and filming them because they look so bright and it's crazy at night.
Yeah, it's cool when they snatch damn snakes out of the ground and fly off with them. Blackbird, how many reptiles you got, buddy?
I think he's wanting to get into snakes. I think those are going to be the first ones.
Well, no, he said he had a bald eagle by his other house, his reptile house in Indiana.
Oh, wow.
So I asked him if he had another house in Indiana. He said, yeah.
Well, sweet. Well, what's on the list? Tell us what you got. People want to mess with something nobody wants to be messed with.
My turtles are out in a new pool this year. I'll tell you what, if there's water, a turtle will find it.
Oh, yeah.
You can put a goddamn pond in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and you'll have goddamn turtles in it. I'm serious. Yeah, it's pretty cool the way they build them above ground. I mean, You can buy a kit, you know, it's pretty high dollar. It's all steel, you know, you bolt it together.
Yeah.
And then put like, man, you're talking thousands of dollars. I mean, you know, expensive, you know. But hell, you know, a few blocks, you know, seal everything off. Big, thick glass. It just depends on how big a glass you want, you know, how much pressure you're having on it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you're not that deep, it's not that much pressure.
Right.
The DIY King or whatever, he's got that 2,000-gallon pond he made out of plywood. And it's got big windows in it. Now, have you ever seen that guy?
Who's that?
That Canadian guy. He's the DIY King, they call him. It's like Joey something or whatever. He built a great big. It's a plywood like pond.
The DIY King builds a big aquarium. Yeah. Guy's doing the realistic looking.
Yeah, he built a great big pond to his. That's all out of plywood and plexiglass.
I have a bullfrog fishing in the bottom pond.
In the bottom pond.
What kind of garter snakes you raise, Blackbird?
Oh, okay. Like geckos, garter snakes, rat snakes, frogs, toads. You got a lot of critters.
Garter snakes are getting pretty popular, dude.
Yep.
Really, I mean, and they're hard to find, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
That's like those bull snakes and the gopher snakes and all that, man. They all got all the same potential as all these guys.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, even king snakes, you know, or you know, the kings and the corn snake. There's so many. I mean, there's so many natural morphs. You know, even the milk snakes too. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. You know.
Get your wine and get out of here.
I don't know if I got a colubrid. I think, you know, I'd like to get a false water cobra. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, I think they're pretty cool. I mean,
what? Put your wine in. Go above your mom. You're messing with the stream here. What? What are you talking about? Eastern gardener snakes. Eastern gardener snake. Gardener snakes.
Eastern, they're the blue ones. Blackbird, I'm going to go look at some albino checkered tomorrow. Albino checkered garter snakes tomorrow for sale. I found a couple.
Well, I'll try. I remember you talking about that last night a little bit.
Yeah. So I supposed to go look at a couple. I don't know. You know, they're hard to find, dude. I mean, most places sold out. And you know, like BHB and them, they're $250 a piece. You know, I mean, they're expensive, but
yeah, that's crazy.
I think I got the hookup on them though, dude. Well, maybe, you know.
He said maybe. Yeah, we'll know tomorrow, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I know the guy, so he wouldn't lie to me. I just didn't know that, you know, he had a couple. So, but shit.
What do you think of me? You want me to let you out?
Heather, you got any corn snakes or garter snakes, or you just got your hog nose or colubrid?
The hog nose.
Man, they're getting pretty popular too. They're kind of spendy too. Hog nose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just can't see spending that kind of money on something this little. I mean, I used to see them out in the woods all the time, man. Big hogs, you know. I can catch them all day long.
Get off of my stuff. What are you all of a sudden on top of everything tonight? Get. You're killing me.
Yeah, they are, Blackbird. I'm thinking about picking up 4 or 5 of them, just wiping them out, taking his whole stock.
That's it. You got room waiting for him?
Huh?
You got room for him already waiting?
Oh, they're already gone. Everybody get them.
Damn cat.
Yeah, they are expensive. I mean, I don't know much about them. I just know that they got the Xanax and all that. I mean, the anaconda or the condas. I don't know what they are. I just know that I see a lot of people are getting into them now. So I think really that I see a lot of people getting into like the Crebos and the stuff like that. And they're pretty expensive too. The Womas, the Crebos, all that stuff.
And 600, geez. Yeah, the lady at the pet store, she had a couple. She was selling them for like 300 a piece, I think, 2 or something.
That's for a pair. I take it that's for a pair of them.
Yeah.
That's a breeding pair. I take it. I think I just got lucky, Blackbird.
Well, they're both female, she said.
Really? Yeah, I mean, it just I kind of put it out there and got a response on it. I mean, wasn't thinking I wouldn't. I bought some. I'll tell you a little story. I bought a 5.
Story time.
Yeah, I bought 5 Eastern red-sided 33% het albino garter snakes the other day, and $20 a piece. Because they're just, they're not, they're cross, and they're not like strict albinos or nothing, and they were just selling them, and kind of went against my gut feeling, dude, and bought them for somebody else that wanted them, and got home, put them all, I had them in a tub and shit, and went and did some errands, come back a couple hours later, and they were all dead.
What?
And I reached out to the breeder, and they're like, "Well, did you leave them in the heat? Do you know what you're doing?" And I'm thinking,
what? You
fucking, I said, you fucking bitch, do you know who you're talking to? I said, well, it was her boyfriend, and she's like, well, he doesn't want to compensate. I was like, that's all right. I said, I learned, I mean, I tell everybody, buy from respectable breeders,
Yeah,
and I went against my fucking judgment, and come to find out they were just babies. They weren't even born, probably hadn't even, I don't even know if they even ate yet, and I said, that's fine. I said, I know who your fiance is, because I seen it on her fucking profile picture. I said, I ain't going to bash you on Facebook because, it'll just come back on me if I do that. But
yeah,
I seen her fiance is, and he don't know who I am. And he likes to go herping. So I'm probably going to ask about 6 months if we can go herp. Maybe I can go on a herping trip with him, and I'm going to take him out in the woods. I'm going to get my $100 worth of ass whooping at that motherfucker. I'll show him how it's up in the woods, do that shit.
Like, I'll give him $100.
Yeah, I get the ass. I get it out of his ass. But and I talked to the people that wanted them, and I'm like, no, it was on me. It was, because you entrust somebody else, you know. I mean, but that's what breeders do. You know, if you
Yeah.
sell a snake and something happens, you compensate it. I mean, that's what you do. You know, unless they had, you know, you got it for a month and it fucking died. Oh well, that's not my goddamn problem. But you know, she tried to say, "Oh, we sold a few." No, they hadn't even posted them when I talked to them.
Yeah,
They
I
hadn't
bet
even
they
posted.
didn't even
They
eat.
hadn't
That's
posted.
the
I was the
problem.
first one because she reached because I put a post. They had not sold none. So don't tell me you sold some now. You know what I'm saying? And that's what pissed me
They're
off.
trying to
So I
get
was
rid
like,
of them
well,
too
you know,
fast. It's like, how hard is it to get a meal or two into them before you give them to somebody? You know, it's like,
how hard is it to be fucking honest? Be fucking honest with somebody, you know?
yeah, that helps too. Yeah, people can't do
Oh yeah, he fucking goddamn be turtle bait, catfish bait for goddamn sure.
that. Turtle bait.
But you know, I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
bullshit.
it just, you know, I mean, but I was more mad at myself than I was at because you know I should have known better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but
Yeah, but they need to ass whooping just for principle. It's like there's enough bullshit in it, you know. I mean, we don't need any bullshit in this community. This has actually got to be probably the most bullshit-free community on YouTube. The reptile community is pretty tight, and if people are going to come in and fuck with people like that, it's wrong. You know?
yeah, I just yeah, he because I mean, trust me, I'm gonna get my $100 back one way or another.
I'm
I
getting my
guarantee you that. I mean, and it's gonna be bad because it's gonna be many years built up. I can whoop that boy there.
She probably would too. I bet my kid would. She's all, I want to try that noodling.
Oh yeah,
She'd try. She'd try about anything once. She's pretty good like that.
hell, got to. Can't be scared, you know.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna do what he says.
Yeah, I'm good with all that reaching into a dark hole.
Tell you
My
what, you
hands
know, I
in
mean, you know, really, you know, it's the blues that's gonna tear you up. You know, I mean, them blues
Yeah.
chomp down on you. You know, I mean, you get a 40, 50 pound blue, it's gonna chomp on your ass. You know,
That is
but
true, but still. But that's what
but
you want to get chewed on by, though.
yeah, but you want them big flatheads. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you know, I mean, you only live once, man. You know, I mean, you're not, it's set up. I mean, you know, they know where they're
Well, if
at.
everybody was around doing it, I'd probably do it.
I just wouldn't go reaching my hand as much in the bank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You want to go out and where there's boxes set up where you know you've got lay boxes, breeder boxes. You know, because you know the bank. I mean, you could get a turtle, but it's really not. You really, I mean, that's a lot of really. You know, really, you ain't going to. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
It'd be one of those things I'd have to do with somebody like you that's done it before. So I wouldn't be all like, oh, I'm just going to go noodling, jump in some water, start reaching in some damn holes.
you can tell somebody does it all the time during the season because it looked like they got scratch marks on their arm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all over, yeah. Oh, he said he hasn't sold any leopard geckos yet, but he's getting rid of them.
Oh yeah, they're cool. Yeah, I got a couple leopard geckos. Well, I gave, you know, it was my daughter's, but I mean, they're cool. They're probably the easiest pet to take care of, to be honest with you. I mean, you really got to do something wrong to kill a leopard gecko. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, but it happens all the time.
Right, but I mean,
That's my biggest thing too. I see people. It's like, oh, they're all like, oh, you want this animal? It's like, oh my god, I do, but I don't. You know, it's like I try to avoid taking everything because it's like,
well,
oh,
you know, like I got two bearded dragons. You know, I got and rescued and gave to my daughter, and you know, you can hurt them because you know people don't give the UVB lights or calcium, and
yeah.
and it hurts them. You know, I mean, it fucks them up. I mean, but I've never fed mine. I didn't even know they ate mice. You know, I've never.
It's not something you're supposed to do all the time, but it is for like the breeding female. It is really good protein for them, and the extra calcium does help. You know,
I mean, I never knew that, you know, until I seen you do it.
Anything too big or nothing, but yeah.
I mean, well, you know, it's just pretty much, you know, the greens, you know, give them a good green diet, you know, mealworms, dubia roaches, you know, I mean, and they'll go through some goddamn dubia roaches. Oh my God.
They'll suck them down, especially like those
yeah.
hormones. They love those freaking hormones, and those things are $3.50 a piece or some damn thing.
Yeah, just. And them silkworms, you ever had them? They'll eat the silkworms too.
The worst part with the bearded dragons, though, is the males get the worst treated because they always get all the under the belly infections and stuff, and people don't take care of them worth the shit.
What kind of leopard geckos do you have?
For 11 years? Jesus. Who's making noise back there? Damn it. For $100?
Well, dude, there's some out there that's $300, $400, $500.
Yeah, yeah.
You know them.
I was just saying.
I mean, but then I heard there's some that's, you know, that's kind of bad. That's got like the eclipses and stuff. You know, can go bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know a lot about them, but you know.
No, I've heard that too. There's a couple genes that are weird. You know, that get weird.
Yeah. You see,
it's
Brian,
like a gene or something. You know, it's the same kind of thing. They got a weird.
See, Brian Barczyk produced cut out 3 super leopard lorries today.
Mm-mm.
That's I think it's world's first.
Yeah. Yeah, because he founded like the pinstripe and that kind of stuff. Isn't he the one that proved that out to begin with and stuff?
Yeah, can you imagine naming your own? That lorry gene. He named it after his wife.
Yeah, yeah. That's my bearded dragon. What are you talking about?
I don't even know what mine are, if they're male or female, to be honest with you.
The male's got those weird little glands on the bottom of their legs. It's I can't remember what it's called. Somebody in here probably knows. But if you don't take care of them and clean them, I guess they get infected really bad. And that's why a lot of the males will have weird infections and shit. The females don't have them.
All I know is I don't ever mess with them, but if I do, they start turning like dark colors and getting like really fired up and shit. You know, I'm like, yeah,
when it turns black, they're pissed.
Yeah, it's like every time I pick them up, they turn black. I'm like, yeah, screw y'all, you know.
Yeah, he just sent the vent pores.
But you know, so I don't mess with them. But I built a 6-foot enclosure, 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosure, and split it in the middle. You know.
Oh, right on.
And then so they got one on each side with glass doors. I put LED light, like I got the the UVB and the regular lights, and then I've got like blue LED like lights in there too if you want for them, at nighttime. Yeah, I went all out on some of it, It's heavy as fuck though.
Yeah, well, hey, usually the DIY builds are always heavy anyway.
Oh yeah, it's 3/4 melamine. It's heavy.
The enclosure that I built in one of my videos is what Annette's bearded dragon is in now. I think it was 2 foot by 2 foot by 4 foot.
Common leopard gecko and Indian black leopard gecko. The vent port. My house built mine.
Do what? Yep, I built. Yeah, it's the one that I did the video for. Is what her bearded dragon's in.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot about geckos. I don't know. I mean, as far as the different breeds, and I mean, I know the tokays and stuff. They look kind of cool and all them other ones, but
my very first gecko was a tokay gecko. That thing was mean.
Yeah, I heard they're mean.
Not let go. It was like little pit bulls.
No, I don't. I had one many years ago, like when I was a young feller, about 91. But I had I think it was just a regular rose hair tarantula. But yeah, I'm not too big into them, into the spiders. So I mean, yeah, that's it, Heather. I think I got two. I think I paid $50. I think one's like maybe an eclipse, maybe one's like or Tremper albino or something. One's white with black spots, other one's like orange. I mean, I don't know if I got them here. Yeah, here's what one looks like. I mean,
Well, he's a chill little dude.
yeah, he's chill, and then. And then I got this one here, I mean, I think this is like some, I don't know, what snow or something, Max Snow or something. I don't know what it is,
I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's white with black spots. I think it's like a Max Snow or something. I don't know, But I think the other one's like a Tremper albino or eclipse. So I don't know what it is.
He's a little busy.
Yeah, they're kind of cool. I mean, they're, like I said, they're super easy. Just, I don't know. They just, woman is what getting rid of them, and same old story. Just, and she worked at the pet store, so I don't understand why she'd want to get it. So, but it's a good deal. She gave me the lighting, and I mean the whole setup, and them two for $50. I mean, no brainer. Gave them to my daughter, so, and then here they sit. So,
That's how that works.
But they don't really like mealworms. Like these, mine, they don't. I mean, they're picky. I mean, but they'll chop some superworms down like right now. But you're supposed to give them a bunch of mealworms. I'll calcify them. Or gut load them. But they'd rather have superworms. They don't like them. They don't like the goddamn mealworms that much.
They're mean too, man. You got to be careful. Some animals aren't supposed to have them.
What, superworms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but they like them, so if they're doing all right. They've been on it for 2 years, so they're all right.
Oh, they're rolling. Yeah, those little fuckers man, my ASF love them. You give the breeding moms, you give them a couple of super worms. Oh man, they tear them up. They love it, man. I don't know why. They just, as soon as they see them,
crickets too. They love crickets, man. You got. I mean, they like the crickets, but then it's like when I had my monitor, I'd throw crickets in there and he'd go nuts by now, when he was little.
Yeah.
But then, for the next week, I'm finding goddamn crickets all over the goddamn house, that he missed, They get out the smallest hole, Here I got goddamn crickets everywhere.
Well, that's like this goddamn anole cage. It's got that styrofoam backing. The crickets have eaten through it. So now the crickets, when I feed them, I don't know if they got a little signal or something, but all the damn crickets will run right to that damn hole and they get behind there. So I'm going to eventually have to take out that damn styrofoam. The big backing thing, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, I mean, I don't know.
Them crickets are mean.
Yeah, but when they're little, though, like Niles and Ackie monitors are the best, man. Man, they chase. I mean, they chase them crickets. They go nuts over them, dude. I mean, I mean, it's great. And then and then you start. I think the best. When I had my Savannah monitors, they were the best. I mean, they were like this, 4.5 foot, But with babies, though, they're like a pit bull, dude. A straight pit bull. I mean, you throw a mouse or rat in there, man, it hump up like that. and then it grab it and it shake it back and forth real hard and slam it on the glass. It's violent, dude.
Yeah, oh, it is sometimes. It's
But it's
weird though,
cool.
because I watch other people's monitor videos, and they'll slap around a mouse for like 10 minutes. Irondogg does not do that. He takes care of that shit in about 30 seconds. A
Right.
couple of snaps, and he just swallows it. He does not mess around. He never
Well,
keeps anything alive long enough.
well, that's that. Well, I mean, they're all different. That's why I said Savannah's, man. They're crazy. I mean, I've seen two Savannah monitors, small ones, in a cage together and rip a mouse in half. Fighting over it. But I mean, but they'll also eat. You can feed them. Like pork, meat. You like we eat. You can. And they'll just eat it out of your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
like,
see, most people, most Savannah monitors I see are too fat anyway. Oh, your monitor's too thin. Well, it's supposed to be because it's too fat. It can't goddamn move.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people get them fat. I mean, they don't move. No, I don't have no frogs or toads.
That is one thing that I really want too. Is I do want a pixie frog. Man, I want a pixie frog, something fierce.
Last frog I had a bunch of them, and they sure tasted good. Frog legs.
Oh yeah, I want to get a male pixie frog.
Well, there's so many of them goddamn things. I think if I was gonna get one, it'd be a Pac-Man frog.
Yeah.
Them Pac-Mans eat rats, dude, or mice anyway.
Pixie frogs. A male pixie frog will get.
Really? I must be thinking. I'm thinking a dark frog. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of a dark frog.
Well, there we go. But yeah, a true African bullfrog, the pixies, they'll get big. The males, the females will only get about this big, but the males will get big, huge. Yeah, they'll suck down a full-size rat.
You see what she said?
Mm-mm. Well, I love Pac-Man frogs. Keep them alive. What the hell?
No, the comment before that.
Oh yeah, some gator jerky.
Gotta have that gator joke.
That's like that damn hand pay earlier when we were teasing him about sending him a snake. He's all like he was sending the little emojis with the alligator and running and shit. I was like, quit now. He's all laughing. That guy does not even like animals. He just loves watching the shows.
There you go, Nat. Got the bigger one over there. I've never had either one, the Pac-Mans or anything. I don't know. I know they got popular all of a sudden, and I see a lot of people buying them, but I mean, they're cool. I mean, I don't know. Man, sometimes you just get too many goddamn pets and it gets overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Just stick with what you know. I don't know. I mean, Heather got a goddamn zoo at her house, so I mean, she got a pig and everything else. Had a gator when he was young. He must be losing reception. He looks like he froze over there, huh? Well, there he goes.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
I don't know if I went out or if you did. I go out?
Yeah. Went out again.
I think I'm going out again. I don't know what happened.
Must be all them goddamn devices you got running on Wi-Fi.
I know, the whole damn house. They love that shit.
Probably got like 6 of them at one thing. I don't know what they call them. He could be doing the mannequin challenge. He's doing pretty good if he is. Cool head there. Does this stream come in? Does the stream though? This one here, you know, Yard Stream or StreamYard does the audio and you know picture is it pretty good? I mean, or does it get laggy or choppy at times? I mean, your phone died. There he went. He's off. Cool. I don't know. I see so many people, you know, we used to watch go live, and they have so much problem with god dang, you know, being laggy and I don't know. I pay like $100 or whatever a month just for my Wi-Fi. I don't give a shit about anything else, you know, but unlimited and the best you can get because I run everything off Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just got good internet service, I guess, you know. But yeah, I'm about ready to get off here too. It's getting late. Hey, I do appreciate you staying on and watching, Heather. That's cool. I'm glad it's clear. See, they sell a night. They sell a dwarf caimans here, you know. I can go 10 minutes down here and get me a dwarf caiman. And, but you know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, there's two different kinds and, you know, it might get 6, 7 foot big, you know. I mean, yeah, it's a dwarf, but you got to have a lot of room to keep that thing with 6, 7, 8 foot long. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and to be able to feed it and everything else, you know. I mean, caimans ain't no goddamn joke either. You know, they're a little feisty. I mean, but that's the deal. Everybody wants to get them when they're little, and then they get a couple feet long, and then the cuteness wears off, and it's like, well, I don't want this thing no more. You know. But Mr. J, you must have been being a ninja, hiding in the background. It didn't seem like we was on for 3 hours. That's what my live stream says, 3 hours. God almighty. But hell, once I got them on asking questions, you know, I mean, that's all it is. Just, you know, I want to do it where we can get, you know, 5 other people on here all at one time and, you know, go around and, you know, have some, you know, read the comments and, you know, have people ask us questions or whatever, start a conversation up, you know what I mean? And then just kind of like, you know, everybody hanging out, but, you know, live streaming, you know. I think that'd be cool, you know, kind of like the round table, you know, sitting out here and all talking on the live stream, you know. There's 6 people on the live stream, that's a lot. All right, Blackbird, yeah, I'm gonna email you in the morning time, and then we'll talk tomorrow about everything. Yeah, Justin, that'd be awesome. All right, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Well, ma'am, it's only 11 here. Well, you're going live tomorrow to give your T-shirts away. Like I was talking to, everybody else and saying that I'd like to get, five other people on here and schedule it, and you know, even have people in the comments could ask questions, but me or whatever go around and ask each one of you a question, and have each of you kind of answer, and your own, your own answers, or different questions. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be awesome. I mean, it ain't got to be everybody that's been keeping reptiles for years. It's whoever, and then just ask different questions and see what their answers be. I think it'd be awesome. I mean, it ain't really about showing nothing off. It'd just be about talking and hey, what got you into the hobby, or what you like best about the hobby, or ask somebody, hey, if I gave you 10 grand, what would what would you do with to get into the hobby, or what, just different questions. What would you tell somebody wanting to get into hobby, or just wanting to have their first reptile? I mean, I think a lot of people got a lot of different answers, what I'm saying, and it's cool, because probably it'd be first thing at 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, buddy. Probably somewhere around there. Because it's just like the whole debate. Well, you can't keep a damn snake in a goddamn aquarium. Got to have it in this. Well, I've been keeping snakes since the 80s, and you know what? That's all we used to keep them in, was either an aquarium or a plywood box. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no right or wrong way. If it works for you, it's great. You know what I'm saying? The kind of way I feel about it. If y'all ain't seen either, patent pending pythons has got a 500 subscriber giveaway. If you're not sub to him yet, he's gonna, when he hits it, he's giving away I can't remember what more snake. So hey, Squishy. Yeah, Blackbird, I don't have no shirts yet, buddy. In fact, I got to order stickers. But man, I hate how I got to try to figure out how to do this. But see, that's what they look like. I don't know. What do you think, Justin? Do you think that's a pretty good idea? Or what's your input on it? I mean, because there used to be a live stream every night. Either one of you, either Justin. Every night. The genetic energy should put one on, and there are a lot of people come on there, and man, you just don't see nothing right now. I mean, besides maybe a couple of egg cupping videos, or reptiles unplugged, or I mean, nobody wants to go out and do a live stream no more. But when you do, man, people flock to it because they want to hang out, man. I mean, yeah, we can all comment on each other's videos, but I mean, people want to hang out and, you know, hell, talk in the goddamn stream, you know, that's what they do, you know. I mean, somebody's got a question they can ask, you know, and there's somebody going to give them an answer, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that's what's good about it, you know. I mean, you know, I mean, it's because everybody, you know, I mean, everybody does things maybe a little different or whatever, has their own opinion. You know, if I don't know something, somebody else knows something, you know, that's all we're here is to help each other learn, you know. I mean, you know, and be positive about it. It's not like, hey, you fucking dumbass, you can't keep a goddamn aquarium. You got to have this, you know. That's Facebook shit. And, you know, I ain't about all that, you know. I mean, what works for you works for you. That's great, man. I'll help you. And if you got a tank, an aquarium, and you have a hard time in humidity, I'll try to help you out the best way you can, you know. You know, putting something over the top, bigger, you know, whatever, you know. I mean, but that's what we do, you know. That's what, you know, how we do that shit. Yeah, Blackbird, we'll do. I've got 2 stickers that are going out, and that's the last 2. But I got to order more, and I'll sure enough get you some for sure, buddy. That's why I was just talking about who to order them from, you know. I mean, I used to be in a lot of groups on Facebook. I never really responded to nobody, you know, because, you know, I'd look at different shit and then I'd see somebody, I mean, somebody new, you know, and they'd just be bashing the hell out of them, you know. Well, now this new person is like feeling like, well, I don't even want to have this reptile no more. So, you know, I just private message them, you know, hey, dude, this is what you need to do. Because, you know, and they don't understand the people that are sitting there bashing are the same ones that started out with a snake in a goddamn aquarium. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, there. I hate fucking Facebook, but you know, you got to be on there because, you know, it's just, you got to brand yourself, man. You got to put yourself out there, you know, and I've got people that bought snakes and left good comments, you know, and I mean, that's just, you know, where it pretty well goes, you know. I mean, other than that, I don't really care for the group so much, you know. I don't really get on them anymore, but just putting yourself out there so people can come and see what you have available, you know. So, yes, sir, Blackbird, anytime. Yeah, Justin, I'm going to call it too, buddy. It's been just a little bit over 3 hours, man. So, hey, I appreciate everybody coming in the live stream. Justin, I appreciate you getting on. I had to damn near force you just so, but it was good, you know. Everybody got to see it and get to join in, and so hey, y'all take care. I appreciate y'all hanging out, and don't forget tomorrow 7 p.m. Eastern time. My Animal House has got a live stream, and he's giving away a T-shirt within the first 30 minutes. So y'all be there, get your name in on that, and y'all have a good evening. Stay safe, and much love to everybody. Peace.